division provides educational programs and services for more than 34,000 students from nursery through to grade 12. The students in the division come from a variety of backgrounds and include a significant Aboriginal and multi-ethnic population, as well as significant students with special needs. We are very proud of the scope and excellence of the programs and supports provided for the students across the division. The annual cost of educating students in our division is more than $365 million. Over half of this cost is funded by the provincial government, and a large part of the cost is supported by property taxpayers throughout the division. During the development of the division's budget process, a number of communication and consultation processes are in place, which include hosting district advisory committee meetings. We have those with parents and residents, as well as providing opportunities for any residents to provide feedback to the board on any proposed increases in property taxes. Specifically, during the development of the 2013-14 budget in last November of 2012, the board hosted a meeting with parents to discuss matters important to education. Throughout those discussions, the common message from parents and educators was that it is vital we continue to focus on the classroom and place students as the top priority. Parents shared the value of maintaining existing programs and services for students in the division and supported increases in services that support student learning. Parents also requested that consideration be given to increasing supports for new immigrants and children with special needs. These supports could include the services of clinicians, educational assistants, as well as before and after school programming, summer programs that help students through enhanced educational opportunities. Parents also expressed concern that should funding be limited, the division would be required to make reductions to existing programs, such as crossing guards, nutrition, nursery, preschool, Head Start programs, daycare, and special needs programming. Parents also expressed a concern that in the future, the division's taxing authority could be removed, which would be detrimental to programs which were established to meet local school community needs, just as I've listed. The general consensus was that there is a need to create a better understanding of the programs and services offered throughout the division and encourage more involvement both at the local school and community levels. Parents also discussed the benefits of raising issues with trustees, members of the Legislative Assembly, and members of Parliament to ensure that the community is well informed about the importance of funding and property taxation with the importance of investing in education.
Last year we held consultations with members of parent representatives from the inner city, the central area, the north and south district advisory committees, and we discussed matters that were important to our children in schools. And it was a meeting almost a year from today, November 29th, that we heard from parents about the value of maintaining our programs and services and supporting increases in services that enhance student learning. Consequently, we explored many options, but we did implement budget-saving measures to help maintain the existing programs and offset property tax levy increases. So this evening is well in advance of the draft budget, and we want to talk to you at the tables about what you value and what direction you believe that the board should take in developing the draft budget. And then shortly after the funding is announced by the province at the end of January, we'll consult with you again, parents and residents at the school communities at the advisory group levels, and we will also have our final open house on February 24th at the division offices. We have to approve the final budget by the board by March 15th. So I would encourage you to share a lot tonight, but if you want to stay abreast of things, please look at the website where we post additional information about the budget and about further consultations.
Now, since I have some parents at this table, I want to pick your brain about something, because it's been something that's come back for our discussions at the board, and it's not a big expenditure, but I just want to get some feedback from you guys. We have a milk program. It's 10 cents for a carton of milk. We haven't changed the price of milk in, I think, 20 years. And it's something that we kind of tossed around last year, like do we now increase it to 25 cents? Just to try to help offset some of the cost of that. I know it's kind of a really small thing, but I can't tell you how much conversation we have about a small thing and whether we make that change. So tell me what you think.
Milk has gone up significantly in that time, which is an important thing to note.
Yeah.
Very significant. We just actually discussed that at our last council meeting.
At just before 9 in the morning and just before 1 in the afternoon, we have an attendance train that goes out. That would be great if we could have staffing for that. What is it? An attendance train. So, yeah, walking school bus, attendance train, whatever you want. You know, so that would be great to have staffing for that we could start earlier. And we work with parents, and parents have actually said they really love it. So it's not them getting after their kids to get up. They'll, oh, the attendance train's coming, hurry, get up, get ready to go, that kind of thing. And,
It's all about, preservation of
Sure, what's best for our kids.
and because in the long run, is it going to cost more, a little bit more now or way down the road?
Right,
They're in a lot
right,
of trouble.
right.
You know what I mean? So
Right.
I mean, we got pick your poison.
But you
either
know what?
now-
Does it work?
Well, it's going to be some trial and error.
There you
'Cause
go.
If we
Okay.
haven't, if
All
we
right.
haven't done that
Sure,
already,
sure.
maybe we need to try it out.
Sure. Yeah. Sure.
Well, I'll tell you what I propose this year. I propose that we not have French in our school anymore. We have it from 4 to 6. But it doesn't continue in Elmwood. Elmwood doesn't have French.
Yeah, that's
Well, then there's no point on having
So
it.
our
with us.
kids take French 4, 5, and 6, 3 periods a week, half-hour periods. So that's 1.5 hours a week. They get
What are they
French
learning?
for 4, 5, and 6. And then they go down where there's no French.
We also want to talk about the fact that there are different ways to create that capped class size. It doesn't have to be just one teacher to 20 students. It can be a split class where one's doing phys ed and the other's doing math, and then it's switched. So we have to be able to give flexibility to our teachers as well, so that they, in an environment, or our administrators, so in an environment where they say we've got 30 kids, can say 15 are taking phys ed, 15 are doing math, and we have not hit that capped class size. So that it's a flexibility option that needs to be there too. So I'm not sure, because there are some schools where you're not going to be able to add on. And you're not going to be able to cap every class because the school is not going to be able to function with only 20 kids per class.
So I think this would be good to bring us, and we're also very confident. This would be good to bring back. Okay, so can I give you another poster to put in your staff room on Guy's Read? Sure. Okay.
So the kids see them, when they see them, they're not doing it perfect either. They don't feel bad when they're not doing it. And it's great.
Yeah, that's extremely challenging.
You can't even see her.